Booming bass hit, crowd ready to ignite. Flip the switch, feel the spark lights up the night. Swagger on 100, ain't nobody shy. Clocks ticking down, hands reaching for the sky. Bumping out the speakers, vibes electric, eclectic. Countdown to the madness, everything's kinetic. Eyes on the prize, in a zone, hypnotized. Pulses pounding heavy, crowds mesmerized. Hands up, countdown to the peak. Pulse race, bass shake, feel the beat. Hyped up, everyone's on their feet. Stream countdown, world flipping its seat. Energy contagious, can't deny the flow. Heartbeats sync with the rhythm, it's a show. Number ticking closer, anticipation grow. Countdown to the blast, adrenaline overflow. Trap king vibes, every beat's a banger. Living in the now, ain't nobody procrastinating. Lights flashing, scene looks cinematic. Streams blowing up, it's a digital dramatic. Closer to the top, feel the tension rise. Bass drop, imminent surprise in their eyes. Electric in the air, time's flying by. Countdown hit 0, we're burning to the sky. Midnight shadows on the screen, witches brewing, ghostly scene. Jack-o'-lanterns grinning wide, in the stream there's nowhere to hide. Cobweb curtains fade to black, skeletons dance, don't look back. Zombies creeping in the night, chasing thrills with all their might. Cobweb curtains fade to black, skeletons dance, don't look back. Zombies creeping in the night, chasing thrills with all their might. Fright night, live with scream and shout. Ghouls and goblins take us out. Streaming scares that make hearts pound. In this wicked web we're bound.
Sup, uglies? How you guys doing? What up, everybody? Coffee's here. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm here. Deathface is here. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Mighty Spitfire. Oh, new name over on the YouTube side. What up? Welcome to the stream, brother. Sean's back. He's back into Tabor. Very unfortunate news. Uh-oh. I need to get back into Tabor. Is the new wipe here yet? Or are we still at the end of the old wipe? Sean, you gotta let me know. Ooh, sorry. Motherfucking Flemmy. It's gross. It's like I've been fucking blowing 100 clowns or something. All right, so today we are going to rock some Faces of Death right out the gate. I think we're going to go fly some helos, and it'll be a good time. So if you want to join me, we're heading over to Caucasus. That's for you guys. That way you don't got to go buy a map. We're going to run over to Caucasus real quick. Faces of Death, right? That's where we're going to go. We're going to go hit the helo, and we're going to be good to go. Is that VIB Discord role redeem permanent? I think the answer to that is going to be yes, and I have jacked the price up. So you got grandfathered in testing, Coffee, so you're good to go. But I think the answer to that is going to be yes, because the price is awful steep with your Twitch voice. Wipe is predicted to be early February, late January. No fucking way, Sean. You're out of your mind. That'd be like 6 months. They're going to wait 6 months before the fuck, because we wiped in what, June or July? I heard rumor wipe was October, and then it didn't happen. Dude, that's so far from now. Holy shit, I guess I'm just gonna have to jump in. Yeah, I know they're making the new map, but fuck, they can wipe before it, you know? I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and jump in. That's crazy. Yeah, Discord doesn't offer a way to give you timed rolls easily. You have to run some bots to do it, so I think we're just gonna make it a permanent roll. And if 100,000 is not enough Twitch points, then what we'll do is we'll make sure that we increase that cost. And I think what we're also going to do is we're going to go look at everybody that has subscribed, and we're going to make sure that they have the forever VIP role. So if you subscribe just one time on either Twitch or you become a YouTube member just one time, then you'll get the VIP role for Discord for forever. I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll just do some extra stuff every now and then for current subs. Get back into the board. I'm ready to play with you. I need a team. I'm going to need somebody to carry me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably complete and utter dog water. Complete dog water. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably terrible. But I need to. I want to. I miss it. I do like it. It is one of my favorite VR games. And I know that that's controversial for a lot of people. They think that it needs to do better. And I agree. It does need to do better. But it is one of my favorite VR games. Let's go ahead and just make ourselves a quick little helo route. We're not gonna push too far, I don't think. That should be enough, and we will spawn at the Tango helipad. Let's save this. All right. What's good into board? Okay, so I haven't played at all this wipe. Excuse me, mostly. It's a little bit of a lie. I have played one training raid. That's it. And I the only reason I did that is because I was testing something. So I played one training raid, and that was all I did to just test something with a gun stock really quick. But outside of that, I haven't played at all. What? Get out of the fucking parking spots. Go. Get out of here. Oh, no. Oh no. Leave, people. Leave. Okay, we're gonna find someone else. We did not end up playing on Sunday, but we did have a hangout. So I was able to do that, but we didn't end up playing Attack Assault. Yeah, but I did jump in and do the hangout. As I said, I would. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it Saturday. We should be okay this Saturday. We should be. I'm hoping. We should be. Let me just get this set up here real quick. Man, we're going to have some flights coming our way, because we're going to come out of Kolki just so we have fucking room. Spawn slots button usually shows if it's taken by AA or not. Flying fast and whooping ass. Yes, sir. Reaper of the Dead. What up, dude? Oh, fucking sweet name. Sweet name. Welcome to the underworld, you know? Fucking dope-ass name. All right, we're going to fly slow as fuck is what we're going to end up doing, because we are going to take this helo from like 7 million goddamn miles away, because nobody wants us to spawn, apparently. We are going to take off a little bit of this fuel. Not a lot of it, though. We are going to need it. We are going to need it. How you guys doing, man? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. How's everybody doing, you know? That's what I want to know. I wish we would have played Attack Assault, but we ended up having like 3 or 4 people in to hang out, and we talking a little bit about Microsoft Flight Simulator. What is happening? What is this? Oh my. Hello, DCS. We are back in business. All right, well, let's just kind of bump him out of here. What do you think? We'll bump him out of here, then we'll respawn. Let's see if we can move him. Let's try to move him. I don't think we're going to be able to move him. All right, we're going to respawn. That was terrible. What is happening? I guess we'll do the housekeeping. Let's see if he's still there. Spawn us in a different fucking spot. Let's see. Dynamically, don't fuck us. You know? You should be able to play weak. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Sweet, we moved him just enough. My DCS is so goddamn loud for me. So loud. Stand by. Oh, that's so much better. That shit was like super duper loud. I'm over here like screaming. Coffee, listen, I gotta know, do you have the ability to shoot? Because I just hooked us up I just hooked us up with FCR guided Hellfires, right? So I have FCR guided Hellfires. So do you know how to shoot them? That's going to be the age-old question. If you know how to shoot them, I'll let you in. Do you know how to do them? That's what I got to know. If not, I can respawn with the laser guided Hellfires, but I need to know because I don't want to fly for 40 minutes to find out you can't shoot. So just let me know and we will respawn with laser guided Hellfires. Why is the cockpit like funny looking? What the fuck? Why is it round all of a sudden? I don't know. So you got to tell me, Coffee, are you able to shoot? That's the age-old question. Because if I respawn, my money's on we respawn right into this fucking jet, bro. Here, we'll do it. Just this one fucking time. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll see what happens. We'll give you the fucking laser guided. The laser guided ones. I know you know how to shoot those. I know you know how to shoot those. Okay, sorry for the slow start. Holy shit, we had not able to spawn. Spawned inside of a fucking F-18. And then now we're getting a gunner. So that's all. As soon as he pops in, we'll get moving. We'll start setting up the helo in the fucking meantime, and then we'll figure out a route to take. It's probably going to be a little bit of flight time, to be honest with you. So all right, let's set this up. Okay, as I said, how's everybody's week fucking going? Mine has been amazingly boring, and I've loved every bit of it. I kind of slacked off a little bit at work, and it's been fucking amazing to do so. I needed that little bit of an unplanned break, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's been great that I've been able to do that. I preloaded a bunch of content, which is cool. We started a Falcon BMS series. The next episode of that, I'm filming that tonight. So we started a Falcon BMS series. I know a lot of people were asking about that, so that's pretty cool. You know, so lots of things like that are going on. At school, I saw the military branches and talked to the Marines. What up, Thomas? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. When the Marine Corps recruiter tell you that you'd see the world and you fuck a lot of girls, that's what they told me. They fucking lied. Okay, let's pull up a mission. How was your visit with the recruiters? Do tell. I'm sure recruiting today is a lot different than recruiting was for me. Let's see, other mission. Dial 4524. All right, we're just gonna pump over to directly waypoint Deuce. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go. Coffee, you good? He told me to check out every branch and benefits with the recruiter. Yeah, that's good advice, which is rare, but that's good advice. I think they told me that too, for whatever it's worth. I talk a lot of shit, but only because I've been there, done that. I'm not saying the military is a bad route. I'm just saying that be careful, I guess. What would you, wait, he told me to check out every branch because you want to go Air Force and fly fighter jets? Yeah, you don't want to fly in the Marine Corps. You'll get stuck with helos, which is cool, right? Or the Harrier, or like cargo. Marine Corps doesn't have a lot of jets. Not a big Air Force, right? The Navy actually has a shit ton of jets, probably more than the Air Force. And the Air Force has obviously jets. So yeah, I don't think the Marine Corps is the way for you. And if you want to fly, you don't want to be enlisted, so that recruiter is of very little help to you. You want to be an officer if you're gonna fly. Coffee, wiggle your head if you're in here. I don't know if you're gunning or not. Awesome, I saw a wiggle. Awesome, cool. You're in between Navy or Air Force or National Guard. Why would you go Guard? Don't you want a full-time job, goddammit? I wouldn't go Guard. That's like saying I'm gonna work at Walmart part-time. Don't do that shit. I mean, do you? Whatever. I mean, it's your fucking life, but I just don't see a point in going to work part-time. Like, you're gonna go through all the bullshit that everybody else is gonna go through, and then you're gonna go work part-time. It doesn't make sense to me. For me, if you're gonna do it, just be all in, kind of sort of situation. Is it reasonable to become a pilot through ROTC? Yeah. Why wouldn't that be reasonable? to fly, from what I know, okay, and it's been a really long time, and I was not a pilot, but from what I know, you need a bachelor's degree, and you need to like go through OCS, right? So you need to be an officer essentially, and to be an officer, you need a bachelor's degree. You do those things, and then you go through flight school. Like it's not like you need a ton of shit to get into flight school. ROTC is one way for you to end up getting selected as an officer and get your bachelor's degree with a little bit of money saved, right? So it is very viable to go through ROTC and become a pilot. The academy is way easier. The academy is way harder. If you think about it, it's much harder to get into the academy, and the academy is much harder than whatever college you're going to go to. So they're going to be about the same. Yeah, man, go to the academy if you can, but if not, you can still fly coming out of ROTC. No one's going to be like, you know what? No. You're still an officer. As long as you meet the medical and all the other requirements, you'll be able to go to flight school. And then what you fly is all about how you perform in flight school. But you also don't have to have a PPL, a private pilot's license, before you join or any shit like that. Army, get higher than 110 on your GT score. I think the same is true for the Marine Corps. The better jobs exist if you have a higher GT. I'd say 110 is the number, but again, it's been a long fucking time, man. You guys gotta understand, I joined the Marine Corps in 2005, so a fucking long time ago. Medical is easy to cut right now. That doesn't, your body like mass index, like your fat to muscle ratio, is not what I mean by medical. I mean like exams, like you said, your eyes are good, your ears are good, like that type of stuff, plus like whatever you need for flight, right? Like the medical for flight is different. The FAA has different requirements and stuff like that. So, and you can get a waiver for everything. I know people that were fucking blind as shit that got in. I know people that were borderline retarded, and I'm not saying that to like make a joke. Like they were really like questionable that got in. I know there's a lot of different ways you can get in. I got in. Not that I'm retarded. I guess I am, but I got in with a criminal background. It wasn't anything major or crazy, and I was a kid, so it did get expunged. But like I got a waiver for that. All that stuff is there. Coffee's not getting control. Coffee's crazy. Coffee's crazy. I think you just press these buttons and sometimes that comes up. You're not colorblind either. That's good. You got a waiver to join as well? Yeah, almost everybody gets a waiver. That's the thing, is like if you're determined enough, you can get in. But if you are gonna go enlisted, first off, just don't join the military. Go find a better fucking job. You'll make way more money. If you're gonna go be an officer, that's great. Prepare to get shit on by 19-year-olds. And then, yeah, man, just skip it all and go get fucking a real job. But no, if you want to fly, it's a good route. It's a super good route if you want to fly. This is my actual advice. I joke a lot about not joining. This is my actual advice. I would never do it again, but only because as somebody that's 38, I see how like egregious it is to prey on underprivileged kids and send them to war. I have a different mindset on it. And at 38, I wouldn't do half the shit they asked me to do at 18. I'd be like, fuck you, you're out of your fucking mind. But this is my actual thoughts on it. If you're going to go do something that you cannot do anywhere else, for example, fly fighter jets. Can't fly fighter jets anywhere else. You have to join the military. Or in my case, be an infantryman. The only fucking place you can do that, for the most part, is the military. So if you're going to do, or if you want to do a job that you can only do in the military, then the military makes sense. If you want to go be a fucking dentist, shut the fuck up and go be a dentist. Don't go through the bullshit. You're going to make way more money as a civilian dentist, like significantly more money as a civilian dentist. You're going to have a way better quality of life as a civilian dentist. Do not fucking join the military to be a dentist. You're fucking stupid if you make that choice, right? Now, you can argue, oh, I need money for school. I'm telling you, go get a scholarship. It's going to be better for you. But If you're looking to do something that you can only do in the military, then that's the place you got to do it. You know, don't join for other reasons though. Don't be like, I want to travel the world, because you might not travel the world at all. I will put this into perspective for you. Everybody thinks you join the military, you travel the world. I did 4 years, I got the fuck out, right? I wasn't in long. I did 4 years, I got the fuck out. I was stationed at one base the entire time. The only place I saw was the base I was stationed at, and then the fucking base I was deployed at in Iraq twice. Okay, that's it. I didn't fucking go to Japan. I didn't go on a cruise. I didn't go to any of these other fucking places that we were promised that we'd go every goddamn year. What I did is I saw the same shit all the time. So, you plan to become a commercial pilot after? Yeah, if you want to fly jets, do it. If you want to fly, it's a great place to do it. And honestly, even if you don't get to fly fighter jets and you're stuck flying like C-130s or something, it's still a great place to do it, because if you were gonna go be a commercial pilot as a civilian, you're looking at probably $100,000 to do that. The military will train you for free, right? So, just that's better in that sense. How old was I when I enlisted? 17. And somebody out there is gonna be like, you can't do that. You have to be 18. It's not true. It's called the Delayed Entry Program for the Marine Corps. The Army calls it something different. The Army will actually send your ass to boot camp after your junior year of high school. You go to boot camp, you come back, you finish high school, then you go to tech school. The Marine Corps doesn't do that. The Marine Corps, I had to wait till I was done with my senior year of high school. But I signed up as my junior year finished, so I spent a year in the Delayed Entry Program. I actually had to have my parents sign my contract because I wasn't old enough. You'd be privileged to be able to fly a single Air Force plane. I'm just saying, fighter jet's my choice. Yeah, I agree with you. Fighter jet's everybody's choice. I wish I would have gone the pilot route. I wish I would have. I didn't have a good support system, and everybody told me I was too stupid to do it. And I believed them because I didn't have a good support system. So, I'm telling you, go do that shit. Go fly that shit. Be the one. You can do it. You can do it. You own Syria now? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. I don't know if coffee does though. We're just pushing to this target area, and we got to kill some ground units. So we're about 24 kilometers away. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of people got a lot of good stuff out of the military. I'm not saying I didn't get anything good out of being enlisted, but most of it was not what you think it is. Biscuits, what up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How have you been? Happy Wednesday. How's your week going? What is this going to be? War Story Wednesday? What the fuck? You guys got me complaining. You also learned more notching? There you go. Dude, notching in DCS is overpowered. You can kinematically defeat almost every missile, at least IR guided missiles, by notching properly in DCS. Okay. I'm looking for targets. Yo, man, my sinuses are crazy right now. It's been really windy. I saw this TikTok the other day. These motherfuckers put garlic cloves in their nose, and it cleared their sinuses out. I'm this close to going and sniffing the ass crack of a vampire, right? Like, I'm considering shoving garlic in my nose to try to clear these sinuses out. Yeah, wait for the sale. There should be a winter sale soon. Don't buy any DCS modules until the winter sale hits. They did just release a couple new campaigns. They released a new campaign for the F-16 as well as one for the Apache. I don't play the campaigns that much though, so I'm not interested. I almost exclusively play multiplayer. You're liking the BMS? What, the series that I put up, or BMS yourself? Like playing it yourself? I gotta record the next episode of this series tonight. I am gonna do episode 2 and 3 tonight. Get them recorded and pumped out tomorrow. Cool, man. I appreciate that. BMS can be tricky. Hopefully, my goal with that series is to just demystify how tough BMS is to play. I know a lot of people struggle to get into it, but if you guys can, enjoy it after watching that series because you get to follow along, I'll be happy. Yeah, that's a smart play, Thomas. Don't join the military just for the free college. You can get free college so many other ways. All right, 15 kilometers away. We're pushing into our target area. We need to kill 5 ground units. We got laser guided Hellfires. We got guns, and we got coffee in the gunner seat. So hopefully he gets some kills for us. We are on the Faces of Death server, brother. The Caucasus map, Faces of the Death server. BMS is fully controller compatible. Is it really? That's super cool. I'm surprised because of how old it is. The BMS team has done a wonderful job keeping Falcon 4 alive. They really have. They really, really have. We're supposed to get a graphics overhaul at BMS. I think they were shooting for like last year, so they're a little bit behind. But it is an all-volunteer team. They don't make any money to keep BMS alive, right? They just do it out of passion. So it's just their thing. The only thing more complicated about BMS when compared to DCS is the way that you connect to multiplayer servers. You know, I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you, but I've had a lot of people get confused in the campaign, like just like running the dynamic campaigns, because you have to spend more time planning. Or at least you have a better flight if you spend more time planning, you know? So I've had people, you know, tell me that they're having a hard time with that. Here we go, we got targets off the nose. So that's really the aim, is like, I'm hoping it's like a follow along series and somebody just, you know, maybe has a little bit easier time getting involved in it. But I agree with you, man, that multiplayer is the harder part on BMS. I guess the comms ladder might trip people up. I don't know. Like, you got more control, way more control. You got the comms ladder. You got your data cartridge, like complete control over the data cartridge. That's pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. Do you see these guys off the nose? I guess we're still a little far out. Come on, Coffee, get him. This server is good. The Caucasus one, I love it. You're actually working on a tutorial for the campaign. It's gonna be your next tutorial. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I think that having modern tutorials is key. I won't be making one myself. I'm doing more of a follow along with me. But if I were to go search BMS today, I would want a tutorial that was made in 2024, 2025, rather than the 5-year-old ones. Like, not much has changed, but enough has changed, you know? The DCS F-16 is good, but it is not nearly as feature complete as the BMS F-16. The BMS F-16 is super feature complete, but they don't, like, they're missing different features. Like, they're not the same build. Like, they're missing different features. That's kind of funny. All right, you got nothing out here in this realm? Like, I'm looking way out here. Maybe look up above those trees. They're in that clearing, dude. They're in the clearing. I don't want to get too close. They got RPGs and stuff. It's people from the looks of it. We're gonna slow down. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the DCS F-16. Well, that's not true. There's a lot wrong with it, but it's not like it's head and shoulders worse or better than what we get in DCS. Sorry, I am doing a shit job at holding us where we need to go. Let me get us spun around. You don't see them right down there? Come on, man. That's the best I can do. They're 2 kilometers away. We might just go in with guns. You don't see them right down here? They gotta be down here. It's dudes. We're gonna shoot. Yeah, we gotta go now. They're shooting at us. I'll get us spun around. I'll get us spun around. If they hit us, I'll spin us around. We'll go in there and kill them. Mary Arbitrary, what up? How you doing? Holy cow, are you the real Cerberus? No, I'm an imposter. I'm an imposter today. Have you tried the Persian Gulf theaters in BMS? No, I have not. The scale is massive compared to Korean. That's cool. I have not. I actually haven't dabbled with the community-made theaters and stuff. What's funny you bring that up though. I was just. They fucking shot me. Are you shitting me? No. No. They shot me. How dare they? Okay. All right, Coffee. I'm gonna ditch you, bro. We gotta get in here and get kills. We gotta get in. We gotta get in here and get kills. I'm gonna ditch you. It's gonna happen. All right. Let's spawn again. Let's do. No, yeah. So I was just looking last night at the different theaters to load in. I was gonna do it. Can you borrow $200? Shit. I don't know where you think I got $200, brother. You got. Oh fuck! I got the wrong loadout. No, that's the wrong button too. God dang it. Hold on. I'm gonna ditch Coffee. I feel bad, but I'm gonna do it. We gotta kill more things quicker. We gotta kill quick. It's a long flight to get smoked. It's a long flight to get smoked. You need to buy a GPU because yours is oofed. What are you gonna get with $200? What's the GPU in the $200 range that is the going GPU of the day? I'm asking. I don't know. I'm out of the hardware game. It's a genuine question. It's not a oh, what do you think you're gonna get with $200? No, I have no fucking clue. It's a genuine question. I can see how that might have come off like, what the fuck are you gonna get? You know, that's not how I meant it. It's more curiosity. More curiosity than anything. All right, let's set these fuckers up. Oops, we'll come here. We'll do all of this. We're gonna go to D channels, code, countermeasures, good, and one more thing, man range. Persian Gulf are your favorite community theaters, but there are so many good ones. Yeah, dude, there are a lot that have been created, and I think it's awesome that BMS is so moddable. I have to get them downloaded though, to be honest with you. I think that would be a cool tutorial for a lot of people, is how to download and install more theaters, even though it's pretty easy, right? Download, double click, it fucking installs it for you. I know that the graphics turn a lot of people off in BMS, you know, and I think that's a bummer. What server is this? Sorry if you missed it. It's the Faces of Death server, man. If you search that, we're on the Caucasus version of Faces of Death. We fly here every Wednesday and Thursday, so you should definitely plan to come hang out. If you're not a member of their Discord, you should do that too. You love the BMS graphics? Come on, don't be silly. I don't mind the graphics in the jet, but the terrains are terrible. They're just terrible. They really are. I'm looking forward to the graphics update. You love the BMS? Okay, we got that. You're looking, okay, a 3060? All right. Okay, 3060. I would, this is just my suggestion. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. I would try to save a tad bit more and at least get a 3070. I think you'll have a better time. The 60, the 30, like any X60 series, like 4060, 3060, 2060, they're typically more geared towards general use rather than gaming. At least it used to be the case with NVIDIA. I would at least shoot for the 70 variant, even if it costs you a tiny bit more. Oh my God, your jet wash just threw me. That's crazy. Yep. Once I do, I'll join you in the DCS servers. Yeah, man, you should. You should join us. The graphics on the ground aren't an issue for me because we spend, look, I 100% agree with you on that, Viscus. Like, if you are at altitude most of the damn time. And I think that's what makes it tolerable. But it does make it kind of difficult sometimes when you're just trying to spot airfields to land at because the tiles are terrible. I think they're going to look great, though. The BMS team's so good at what they do. I think the tiles are going to look great when we finally do get the graphics overhaul. Ad time. Got him. Got him. Uh-oh. I don't know. Should we talk shit about them while they're in the ads? Like, how dare they? The thing is, it's like the YouTube side's still running, so who knows? Yeah, man, the 70 stuff is way better. He's probably sitting there and fucking ad, though. So, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Oh, I love Wednesday. I didn't grab a mission. Motherfucker. I didn't grab a mission. We should have never got killed. And I didn't grab a fucking mission. I'm half tempted to just respawn and try to spawn somewhere else that's closer. This is... Oh, we didn't grab a mission. That's annoying. Super annoying. I agree. I think... so, you got... Twitch chat can't see it because it doesn't pop up on the screen, but there's a good YouTube conversation going on about Falcon BMS. And Fiscus says, yeah, from what they've shown, they seem like they're cooking something special, meaning the BMS team with their complete graphic engine overhaul. I couldn't agree with that statement more. I'm super excited for it. It's the one thing that, in my opinion, BMS needs is just to be brought up to speed graphically. And I know that that's incredibly hard because it also means creating brand new assets and everything. Like, I understand what I'm asking for when I say that, which is why I've never let it deter me from playing the game. Like, I still think the game is great and worth playing, but it will be nice when it looks prettier. It will be nice. I can't believe I didn't grab a fucking mission. We're gonna fly so long. What do you want to fly multi-crew in BMS though, like the F-14? Because, to your point, there aren't any helicopters. Helicopters would be cool. Very Arbitrary is back. Hey, okay, good. Glad you're back. I was going to say this about the 3070. I genuinely believe that it's a much better card. Like, so much so, I used to have a 3070, and I used it for years. And I used it a lot even in VR. So, like, the 3070 is a good enough card to, like, play VR without much issues. You're not going to run like an original Pimax Crystal very well. Honestly, the Crystal's why I upgraded my GPU. But like to run like a Quest 3 over virtual desktop, the 3070 is an amazing card for that. So like it's really good. It's a really good card. It's worth saving the extra pennies for. The Sufa, for example, and the other two-seater versions of the Viper. Okay, so you just want multi-crew jets. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you wouldn't get the VR side, I don't think, at all with a 60 series, right? Like a 60 model. I don't know if series or model is more correct. Yeah, it'll be worth it to just save a tiny bit longer, right? Because like, what I'm guessing the price difference between a 3060 and a 3070, and I could be really wrong on this, is roughly $100. It's probably roughly $100. It's the performance difference is going to be significant. They made a 3050. Shut up. I'm so out of the hardware game. I don't know any of this stuff. Did they really make a 50? That's terrible. They should never do that. That's a scam. Oh my God, that's a scam. That's terrible. Oh, dude, if they implemented helicopters in BMS with helicopters with that campaign engine, give us a good Vietnam map. I know there is currently a Vietnam map, but like give us DCS level textures with Vietnam and that campaign engine with fucking helicopters. Oh, I'm fucking hooked, man. I would love to see DCS do something like that. Give us like a Vietnam campaign where we're flying around in fucking Hueys. Oh, it'd be so cool. Yeah, 3050 is definitely probably better than that. I would agree. You're due for an upgrade if you're on a 16 series. You're due for an upgrade. You know, you're gonna love the 30 series cards. I'm just saying it's definitely going to be worth it if you hold off a tiny, like, just a little longer for the 3070. I think it's super cool, Fiscus, that the F15 that they have in BMS is nicely full fidelity. What's crazy about it? Falcon BMS is an F16 simulator. I think we can all agree. But since they've released the F15, I think it's the best place to fly an F15. Yeah, you have the F15C and DCS, but it's not full fidelity. And then you have the F15E or EX and DCS, and that's going through so much fucking drama that I think the fucking best place if you want to fly the F15 is in BMS right now. And that's so funny because it's a Falcon simulator. You're on a development team for the UH-60 and Microsoft Flight Simulator? Really? That's super cool. That's super cool. You have BMS and never opened it. It's a graphic shock. DCS looks great. The aircraft in BMS look great. The terrains look like shit. But, again, you're going to fly high most of the time. It's not going to matter. There is a weird skybox, though, that I hate, and I hit it. If you go up to about 35,000 feet, all of a sudden there's like a flat layer of clouds, and it looks like you like went through a piece of paper. It's really strange. But you will love BMS. You'll love BMS. It's super good from a campaign perspective. The multiplayer, it's leaving some to be desired. I think DCS does multiplayer better. But the campaign in BMS is super cool. It's why you play, in my opinion. And the modeling's great. Should you reinstall BMS? Absolutely. Especially if you already have it. It's super small too. It's unlike DCS where it's fucking 300 gigs. Like BMS is like, I don't know, 20. It's great. You believe the E will be a full fidelity in BMS sooner? I think so too. I think so too. I think I saw a community model last night that was working on it. It's better than FSX? What, Microsoft Flight Simulator? I believe that. I know a lot of people use FSX for like real world training and stuff, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I want the campaign mode. We're gonna give it a real shot, and we're gonna see if it's any good. I don't typically fly that sort of thing, so we'll give it a go. I find regular flight sims a little bit boring because there's not much to do. So what I'm really excited about is like if they've added missions to where I can go fight wildfires and stuff like that inside a Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think that sounds amazing. If I gotta go fly the plane, skim the water, fill that fucker up, and then go drop gallons and gallons and gallons of water on fucking wildfires, that sounds like a good time to me. Flying from airport A to airport B just to press the autopilot button in an airliner does not sound interesting to me. It drives me nuts. You want the A10 that can kaboom? A10 in DCS is pretty good, right? If you have the possibility to pick full fidelity jet to BMS, to be in BMS right now, what would you be? The F-18, but only because I'm most familiar with it. Only because I'm most familiar with it from DCS. Honestly, what I'd really like to, it's never going to happen. And I don't think it would make much sense unless they brought a lot of things up to be more modern. What I would really like, Dream Sheet, like no bullshit, if I could have any simulator right now, F-22. F-22. Give me a full fidelity F-22 with all the thrust vectoring modeled. And not, look, I know someone's going to be like, oh, there's a mod in DCS. The Granelli F-22 is okay. It's okay. It uses the F-15C avionics, right? And I understand why. The F-22 avionics, they're classified. We don't know enough about them to model. I understand why. I get it. I don't have to fucking like it, but I get it. But that's what I would want. That's what I would want. I don't give a fuck if it's in BMS. I don't give a fuck if it's in DCS. I don't give a fuck if it's in its own standalone game, do not give it to me in Microsoft Flight Simulator where I can't go kill shit with it, right? Give me a proper F-22 sim and I'm all over that shit. That would be it for me. That's the one thing I would love to have. These old aircraft are cool, but we've had enough of them, right? Like Falcon's 20 fucking years old or some shit, right? Like we've had enough of them. Let's get some modern stuff in here. And I get it. I understand why we can't. I'm not going to start liking it, you know? That's all. The Granelli one is pretty good. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm fully in agreement that the Granelli one is pretty good, but it is not in F-22. I think we can agree on that. It's an F-15 with a reskin, right? So it's an F-15 with a reskin. So I don't know. Like that's what it would be for me, though. Genuinely, that's what it would be for me. Give me the F-22. And I'll take it in BMS. I'll take it anywhere. Even if in BMS or even in DCS. Because they can't get the actual proper avionics for it because things are classified and stuff, make it up. Give me a fake ass F-22. I'm okay with that. Just something that's not an F-15C mod. Make it up. I'm okay if you make it up. I'm good with that. Yo, a C-130. If it was a gunship and you could actually sit in there and be in the gunner seat and fuck things up, I think that'd be cool. There's a cool VR game that's on my wish list. I forget the name of it right now, but it is that. It's a simulator for like being the gunner and spooky. You hope some version of the Hornet will be full fidelity in BMS relatively soon. If you check it out, there are parts of its avionics. Yeah, I think it would be cool. It'd be nice to have an F-15. Or sorry, F-18. Because then we could get down on naval ops a little more. Uh-oh, Coffee's taking out these targets and dropping bombs over there. Get them. All right, nothing's showing up on radar, so we got to go guns, guns, guns. It's fine. We got to come in here and be a little careful this time. That's coming eventually. They just posted some updated pics. Wait, what's coming eventually? An F-22? Or F-18 in BMS? Oh, a C-130? For DCS? It'll be cool if you can be the gunner. That's going to be the deciding factor on that, in my opinion. I don't know that I would be super excited to fly the C-130. Die! Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't hit him. But I would be super stoked to gun in the C-130. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be fucking cool. Like, super fucking cool. In DCS? Yeah, I guess I could see it in missions where you have to move supplies. Like, if you had to, like the CLTD or CTLD, whatever fucking system, where you have to move supplies around. C-130 would be helpful for that. Okay, I think we go back, we rearm, we refuel. Actually, fuck it. We're gonna roll without a mission, and we're just gonna go shoot as much shit as we can. That's what our game plan's gonna be. It's not fancy, but it'll do. Yeah, it'd be super fun if you could be in the gunner's console and just fucking steal rain on everybody. I was playing a little bit of, I think it's called Project Overlord last night. It's basically that. But it's really short. There's not a lot of content for it. I'm in this really interesting mood right now where I either want to play mechs, so give me cool mech stuff, or let me just rain crazy bullets at unsuspecting folks out of C-130s. That's kind of the weird moods I'm in right now. You know, can relate, I'm sure. Someone out there is like, oh yeah, me too, I'm fucking psychotic. Like, yep. You fit in, man. Yo, guys, I know most of you here are already followers over on Twitch, but we are trying to get to 300 followers by the end of this month on Twitch. I know that's a gigantic push considering I only Twitch stream 3 days a week, but if you're here and you like me and you want to help grow, like, retweet some shit or something. Be like, yo, go click the follow button. This guy's junk is fucking huge. And I'll be like, oh, hell yeah. You know? So it'd be cool if we can hit that 300 follower mark. I'm purposely pushing a big ass number out there just to try to force myself into some consistency and to give you guys more reasons to follow, you know? I would fuck with a Heapler C-130. It'd be cool. Yeah, I'd fuck with any C-130 too. I agree. As long as you could gun. I don't know that I'd want to fly it, but I'd want to shoot stuff. Lots of stuff. Although, if they modeled it to where you could take like tanks and fucking drop them out of the cargo bay while flying with parachutes, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I could get on board with that. Are you a part of any multiplayer groups in BMS? Nope, I'm not. I am not. I play at the weirdest time. So I have two things working against me. I'm in the Pacific time zone, which for whatever the fuck reason, the Pacific time zone gets left behind a lot. Almost all like online gaming shit happens either in Europe, like European time zones, or the East Coast, the eastern side of the US. The Pacific Coast, I don't know what the fuck we do, but we don't do shit in multiplayer ever for whatever it's worth. So I always have a really hard time finding a group that plays when I can play, because either I have to join an East Coast timed group, which means like 3 and 4 p.m. for me, which doesn't work, or the other thing that goes against me is my free time to play, the streams aside, when I'm not streaming, the free time that I have to play is like 9, 10, 11 p.m. And those groups, they just don't play that late. So I'm always super wrapped up in the evenings. I got kids, they play sports. I coach sports and with family stuff. So I can't get to like actually sit down and play something leisurely until everybody's in bed. Outside of Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, which is when I stream, 2 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. But that's because my wife holds it down and lets it happen. You know, at the end of the day, she could be like, yo, enough of that shit. And I'd be like, yeah, you right. But she's cool and doesn't do that. But I can't play, unfortunately, at all those times. You can relate, you're in the same boat. Yeah, man, that's the problem. We should fly together. That's the answer. Join my Discord and hit me up, and we should fly together. There's a couple BMS guys in there. Not many. Most of them are VTOL VR or DCS guys. But I'm down to fly. I could use it. I could use it 100%. Oh, that fucking link probably didn't go to YouTube, did it? But there should be a Discord link somewhere on the YouTube channel. Do I have any fun planes or helos for free trial? What haven't you trialed? I have not flown the Kiowa. This is the only helicopter I've flown. I own the Huey. I just haven't flown it yet. I love this though. This is right now, dare I say it, as an F-16 main, as the father of the Falcon, the lover of the Viper, I'm having way more fun flying the Apache and the P-51 than I am the modern jets right now. What the fuck? Thank you for the respawn. What? Where? I didn't hear any countermeasure system go off. Thank you for the fucking respawn, though. I needed that. I'm not even mad about that. He said if I click on dynamic slots, I can see available filters. We're gonna try to spawn here. That was terrible. Fuck whatever just happened. I'm gonna cry. Not really, but I might. Let's go do this. Ah, no. We moved you to the wrong spot. Yeah, so I'm having an ungodly amount of fun with the helos and the P-51, and that's probably not the answer you're looking for, but I'm really just enjoying. Oh, thank God. Why are there jets there? We don't think that maybe that's kind of silly to park jets on the helo pad. So that's my my recommendation, if you really want it, is something old. You're not completely settled on the F-16 because BMS is better, is it? Oh, you're not in the Pacific time zone. You're in Europe. Yeah. See, that's what sucks. That's what I run into all the time. That's what I run into all the time, and it just doesn't line up to work well with me. So same. I feel you. At the end of the day, BMS is $5 compared to 80. Yeah. Look, I agree. If you want to fly the F-16 and money is something that you need to pay attention to, you should get BMS. It's that simple. You can fly other jets in DCS. So save your DCS money for the things that you can only fly in DCS. That's my opinion. If you're going for the I'm balling, I'm flying on a budget. If that's, we hit the wrong button and I don't know how to undo it. FCR bit override. That doesn't look right. Okay. That's just my opinion, right? Like if you are on a limited budget, then only buy things in DCS that you can't fly everywhere else. And then buy the things you can fly everywhere else at a cheaper rate. That's really genuinely, truly the way I feel about it. I was there for a long time, man. I'm fortunate enough. I work in tech. I can buy whatever DCS modules I want. But I busted my ass to get to that point. But there was a long time where I couldn't even consider playing BMS or DCS because of how expensive it is. So I fully get it. And that's why I stand on that soapbox a lot, and I talk about how good BMS is and how good some of these other games are, just because like I genuinely believe it, and I think they're just good options for the money. You know, this shit's super expensive. If it were up to me and I could either get a HOTAS or a fucking BMS module, like I'm gonna go play BMS, right? Like, or if I'm stuck between a HOTAS and a DCS module, like that sucks. I don't want to be in that position. I'd go play BMS. Genuinely, I think BMS is great. You joined the Discord? Hell yeah, man! Welcome to the Discord. Another question: how does your throttle work with the helicopter? Real simple. It's the same way it works in the jet. I have it this way so I don't fuck my brain up. What I don't want to run into is a situation. Let me get flying, and I'll talk to you as we fly. What I don't want to run into is a situation where I have to think backwards in the middle of the heat of battle. So for me, I push my throttle forward, my collective goes up. I pull my throttle back, the collective goes down. It's not a fucking problem at all. I don't even think about it. It just works. Works the same way. Nothing to worry about, you know? So you don't need a helicopter collective or anything like that. I don't use one. You might get the Apache. You're not strapped for money necessarily. Just don't want to spend a lot of money on modules. Yeah, no, I fully get it. You have a money conscious DCS approach, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean you're strapped for money, right? It just, maybe you don't want to acquire a bunch of modules. That's fine too. But again, that's where, to your point, $7 will get you a fucking amazing F-16 simulator. $7, $80. Do the fucking math. You could get an F-16 if you go play BMS and a fucking Apache, or an F-16 and the P-51, or an F-16 and, more importantly, a new fucking terrain in DCS, you know? Like, for the same price. Do the math. You could use right throttle for collective and left throttle for the power lever. In the Apache, you don't need to do that. In the Apache, you put the levers for the engines, you put both of them up full, and you never move them. You never move them. They're always up. You never move them. The only time you move them is when you start things up. So you don't even need to do that. I have a split throttle. It's connected right now as if it's one single throttle. That's it. That's all I do. I just push it fucking forward, bro. You can drag them with the mouse. Absolutely. Yes, you can. You can come right on over here, click them with the mouse, and move them all around. You absolutely can. It's full fidelity, man. You can click everything. Yeah, I agree, Physicus. It is an F-15C simulator now. That is very true. I should jump in and fly the F-15 in BMS. I'd spent a long time since I've flown the F-15 in any simulator. It was my first DCS module. I bought Flaming Cliffs way back when, and because it was the best bang for your buck, and I was scared. I was scared of full fidelity modules. I was like, oh my god, it's so much to click. I'm gonna be so confused. That was a mistake. And I flew the F-15C for a little bit, and what I was actually more confused about was my keybinds. Since you had to bind keys for everything, I kept forgetting where everything was, and I was just super confused about all my keybinds all the time. And then I got the F-16 and flew full fidelity. I flew in BMS for a bit, then got it for DCS and flew full fidelity, and everything was so much easier because I didn't have to remember all of my keybinds. I could just go click the fucking switch. You know, it was nice. You think you're gonna get the Apache? Hell yeah. You're gonna trial it, right? Trial it. It's a lot of fun. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. It flies a lot different than the fixed wing, though. Just for the record, she's a feisty, spicy little girl, but she's amazing to fly with. I love it. You play VTOL VR, but not DCS VR? Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's the way it is. I have really awesome flight sim gear that I can't see if I'm in VR. So because of that, I fly flat screen DCS. And welcome back to the stream, Clickbait. How you doing? I have like all the WinWing stuff. So like a full MFD screen, ICPs, UFCs, all of it's right in front of me. So like I don't want to lose that because I go to VR. I hate moving the mouse around to click things when I can just reach out and touch the buttons that are in front of me. So I don't want to give that up for VR. And the way VTOL VR works is it's just a natural integration. So I don't think about it. You want to learn the 15C? It's so different from the Viper, especially the HOTAS. You don't have the time. I fully agree. That's what holds me back from all modules. Any tips for someone that has only flew fixed wing? What, like Apache tips? Yes. The biggest tip I can give you is that the collective is not your throttle, right? The big mistake I made when trying to fly helicopters in DCS, in VTOL VR, in any game that has helicopters, coming from a fixed wing Viper main, right? Like I main the Viper. It's the one thing I have more hours in than anything else. Is the collective is not a throttle. Yes, the collective can help you increase your speed, but it is not there to like actually power the aircraft the same way. I'll give you my example for this. In the F-16 or in fixed wing, if I want to go faster, what do? I push the fucking throttle forward and I'm in the afterburner, right? And now I go faster. This is really useful if I need to very quickly maneuver sometimes, right? Or like maybe I'm in a dive or I'm stalling or whatever. What do? I push the throttle forward, I get more thrust, the jet doesn't stall anymore. In the helicopter, that will fucking kill you. That will kill you. If you look down here, where is it? Not there. Hold on, I gotta remember the button. Nope, that's not it either. Here, if you look down here at this MFD, these two bars on your left-hand side are torque, and this is rotor RPMs. If I pull the collective down, you'll notice the torque just dropped, but it just went back up. But if I push it forward, look what happens. I actually lose power, and I'm gonna die because I over-torque the fucking rotor blades, which causes them to slow down, and I actually lose power like flying the fucking helo. So you have to get it in your head that more throttle is not more collective. And if you punch the collective forward trying to save yourself, you're actually just gonna kill yourself because you're gonna make the rotor blades slow down so much that you crash. That's my tip. You trialed it when you were on keyboard, so it wasn't a good experience. I could see that being a thing. You have mouse lock to the center of your view. Yeah, I didn't like that. I tried that in VR. The mouse lock to the center. I didn't like the way it felt. It felt weird to me. What I will fly in VR though is like Warbirds. I'll do Warbirds in VR because there's nothing you have to like. There's not a lot of clicking. So I do like Warbirds in VR, but I don't fly anything else in VR. Like I fly IL-2 almost exclusively in VR. I have such nice equipment. It's tough to not do it. But I love VR too. Like, so it's torn. There are times where I fly in VR. I never stream DCS in VR though, or record it in VR because I can never get the mirror to behave properly. VTOL VR has a really nice VR mirror, and it looks good, so I'm able to stream that no problem. Yeah, I'm not knocking DCS VR. Just don't typically play it. Fucking rocket science? Not really. You're gonna head out. Hey, Physicus, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chat, man. I appreciate the kind words on the stream. We'll see you in the Discord, dude. It's not rocket science, BTT. I'll tell you what it is it's not rocket science so much as it is, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because the collective actually changes the pitch of the blades, right? And it collectively changes them, so it changes the pitch of all the blades at once. So if you change the pitch, what you end up doing, if you change it one way, you increase the air pressure on the blades, like how much air resistance exists, and that naturally slows the blade down, right? And that's what happens when you up the collective, you tilt the blade more into the wind, and it naturally slows the RPMs down, right? So a lot of times, like if you go to maneuver and I turn like this, oh, hold on, let me get the proper page pulled up and it'll make sense. If we do this, so you can see the RPMs and stuff, well, I'm not gonna touch the collective at all, but if I go maneuver real hard, you'll see that the torque goes crazy, which slows my rotor blades down, right? And I start to fall out of the sky. So a lot of times when you're maneuvering in the helicopter, lowering the collective is the answer. Like if we start to spin or we start to get out of control or shit gets crazy, then I'm actually gonna lower the collective to make sure that my rotor blades don't have to work hard to spin, and that's how I'm gonna save myself. It's crazy. So if I wanna maneuver without hurting the helo, I actually lower the collective most of the time to keep the RPMs up, and that way we don't crash. So it just becomes about torque and RPM management and less about thrust. That's all. That's my tip though, is don't fly it like a jet. If shit starts to go wrong, lower the collective. Instead of pushing into afterburner, lower the collective. 9 times out of 10, you'll save yourself. Is coffee gunning for you? I don't have a gunner right now. I kicked coffee. I was like, you gotta go. Yeah, I'm rolling solo today, yo. Where's War Chaser? He's not feeling well. I talked to him earlier today. He went to the doctor and got some medicine and stuff. So he's not feeling too good. He said he might sit this one out. He might show up. We'll see. But I told him don't sweat it. Yeah, that's my biggest tip if you're gonna go from fixed wing to rotary aircraft. Understanding slip is helpful, but I think that's more of an advanced thing. Honestly, that comes into play with Warbirds too. So it's not really a fixed wing problem. You'll gun. Okay, if you're gonna gun for me when you get the Apache, you got to do 2 things first. The first thing you have to do is bind your fucking keys, and you got to have them down completely. You need to know how to use FCR Hellfires and laser guided Hellfires. Right? That's the first thing you have to do if you're gonna gun. The second thing you have to do is read Chuck's guide and understand how to work the TADs and actually be able to gun. Okay? That's it. You can do those 2 things, you can gun. That's it. We trying to get XP and stuff. I get 4 hours today to play. I want to maximize that. I ain't trying to be mean. I'm just trying to maximize my killing potential. Digital keyboard simulator. Dude, I think that gunning on the keyboard's probably really feasible. I know a lot of people use like Xbox controllers and stuff to gun. We flew all the way here, only to not be able to shoot Hellfires at this guy. And I don't even know that we're gonna be able to kill it. Coffee's gonna take it out. There he goes. It's dead. He missed. He missed. He's still missing. He's trying. Alright, we might split to the next waypoint then. He's gonna get there faster than us. We're trying to complete this mission. He can have it. We'll push this way. Oh shit, War Chaser's here. What up? How you doing? I'm gonna find good YouTube tutorials. Do that, because I actually cannot help you as a gunner. I don't know how to gun. I almost exclusively fly. So as much as I would love to tell you how to do it, I don't know. Like I don't remember. I did it one time and I haven't done it since. So that's why I'm saying, like, be ready, because like I can't help you. It'd be different if I knew what I was doing and I could be like, dude, just jump in, I'll teach you, you'll be good in 10 minutes. I have no fucking clue. None. No, dude, you don't got to apologize to anybody, War Chaser. We're happy to have you here, man. We were just asking about you. They were just asking, where the fuck's the War Chaser's ugly ass? And I said he's not feeling very well. You don't have to jump in, my guy. If you're not feeling up to it, don't do it. Don't do it. I got no music. I don't know if you guys have music. I can't hear it, and that's a bummer. Can't not what? Be ugly? Or join stream. Honestly, you're probably bored out of your fucking mind for whatever it's worth. I know when I'm sick and I can't really do much and you're just sleeping all day, it gets so fucking boring. So hopefully the stream will at least entertain you. Cool. Y'all got music? I don't. I want to jam. We got a long way to go. Do 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 do. I don't like flying over mountains. It takes forever. It takes forever. It does, so thankfully you no longer have kaleidoscope eye. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. Gotta go. Hey, Coffee Man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, learn the FCR, dude. It'll help. Or just let me know ahead of time, and I'll load it up with laser-guided ones. Nice flying with you, my guy. Nice flying. Yo, here we go. Welcome everybody to the stream over on Twitch. You guys are the shit. How you doing? If you're not already a follower, consider it. Follow the fucking cult. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of fucking saying it. Just click the button. It's not fucking hard. This shit's free. If you're enjoying yourself, consider it, man. We're trying to hit 300 followers this month. It's the beginning of the month. You could be the one that helps. I know you're probably like tired of election shit though, right? You're like, oh fuck, I heard this all day yesterday. Vote, 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 vote. Don't consider it a vote. Consider it join. Coffee says sleep. Yeah, he's on a crazy time zone. He stays up really late to hang out with us. Really, really late. Which is much appreciated. I gotta learn a helicopter that I can transport some of these infantry folks with. I think that'd be huge, is actually doing some of the transport so we can capture these sites. It's like the one thing I never participate in is actually like getting a site captured. Like I'll go destroy stuff, I'll go take out everything at a base or whatever, but I never drop the fucking troops off. So gambling bones. Remember, bones are only good for giveaways. Twitch points are really what you're after, for the record. So don't forget. Don't forget. Flash flood warnings? You guys are getting rain? There's flash floods where you're at? That's weird. Usually that's a mountain related thing. It's not very mountainous there, is it? I don't know. I've never been to where you are. So I don't know. Flash floods are a good time. He says, think about it. I don't know. I don't want to think about it because my mind just goes places that are disgusting. And I don't want to think about those things when it comes to you. Are those both helos? I have no clue. This is the only helicopter I've flown. You can gun and fly the Apache at the same time. You can shoot the guns from the pilot's seat. You can shoot rockets from the pilot's seat. And you can shoot FCR guided Hellfires. You cannot shoot. Well, okay, the next thing I'm going to say has a caveat. You cannot shoot laser guided Hellfire. Or people about freak the fuck out when I just said that. Yes, you can shoot them. No, you cannot guide them. You can't fire the laser from the pilot's seat. So you can work with like the JTAC to have the JTAC lays for you, or you can ask George to help out and stuff like that, because like the dude up front is AI if you want him to be, but you can't guide the laser guided Hellfires from the pilot's seat. Oh, election tiers. I see. Yeah. Ooh, the politics are about to fly crazy. Uh-oh. There'll be some banning happening in a minute. Good luck with your political chat, folks. That's all on you. You shall now be known as Tommy. I see. War Chaser's just converting all the bones that you've wanted to convert from Twitch points. That's what he's doing. Yeah, politics are no bueno. I agree. It's all full of shit anyway. I think it's really weird to be cheerleaders for billionaires that don't know anything about you. So, I don't know. I'm not anti-government, but goddamn, I'm pretty anti-government. I don't think anarchy is the answer, but like, I don't think what we got's really the answer fucking either. So, whatever. What the fuck ever, bro. What I am most happy about when it comes to the election yesterday, though, and I'll say this because this is my stance on politics, is now all them fucking signs that are up about elect this person, elect that person, people you've never heard about that don't know shit about you, you know, that like can't drive 10 feet without seeing 10,000 campaign signs. I'm so happy they have to take them down. That's the best part of the election, is they have to take that shit down. That's my favorite part. They all come down. I don't know any of those motherfuckers. There's names I've never heard in my life pop up on there. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know? So, that's my favorite part. Everyone that I have not welcomed. Oh. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, War Chaser's our mod. He's trash. So, there's that. You can bully him. It's okay. Half of you guys will decide that you like War Chaser, and you'll turn on me in favor of War Chaser. I've seen it fucking happen, okay? And I'm not exactly thrilled that you fuckers choose him over me. I'm just gonna say that right now, okay? I'm the fucking talent around here, not War Chaser. But you guys will go out of your way to make War Chaser feel good. And I disagree with it. Right? Like, pay attention to me. I'm the one with the weird need for everybody's approval that streams. You know what I'm saying? Not War Chaser. Not War Chaser. I'm the fucking one with the problems. Right? Isn't that fucking true? People that do this type of shit, we just want your approval. Approve of me, god damn it. We're not much different than politicians. I can barely hear that. We're gonna adjust the audio really quick. Hopefully. That's all the way up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess we gotta do that. Okay. I can barely hear the countermeasure girl, which is bothering me. Okay, that's probably better. That's probably why I died earlier. I didn't hear the fucking radar. Or the count, like the RWR girl, the fucking. So much better. I was wondering why I couldn't hear it. I don't think DCS is on the proper audio channel right now. Annoyingly. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Murphy, hey, you take your loss somewhere else. I don't need Murphy's Law up in this bitch. We're struggling enough. We are struggling enough. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Coffee's back to gambling. He was like, I'm gonna go, and then he has a gambling problem. As long as Elon's not president, I guess Elon can't be president. So there's that. Like he's genuinely not allowed to be. He was not born in America. He was born in South Africa, I want to say, something like that. But so he can't be president. Why don't you like Elon? What's your beef with Mr. Musk? Mr. Musk. Do tell. I must know. He's such a high-ranked Diablo player. How could you hate number 20 in the world in Diablo? It's crazy that he is so good at video games. I'm surprised he has the time to play them with all the stuff he does. I'm no Elon hater. I'm also not a dick rider, so there's that. I think he's very interesting, though. He's got interesting points of view. But I have a hard time listening to him talk. His cadence fucks me up, man. It's like, dude, like, what kind of, like, skinwalker dude are you? Like, why do you talk in such a weird-ass cadence? It fucks me up. Freaks me out. Maybe it's just me? I don't know. I think it's super weird. Launch! All of those things are dead. How dare they shoot at me? Do they have no respect? All these RPG dudes. I don't know if we can hit them from 2 kilometers. Ah, we're at the limit. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Your RPMs are high. This song goes so hard. Who are you shooting at, man? Man, we can't seem to get any shots on this guy. Oh no! They actually killed, they're killing us. No! No! No. No. Oh my God. We need to eject, but there is no eject. There's nothing I can do. Oh my God. We're dead. Oh, that scumbag. I can't believe my Hellfire didn't kill him. Let's see. Yeah, we can't leave. We can't leave. I don't know how to open the doors. Or if I can. Let me out! I don't have a button to open the doors. No. No XP for us. That sucks. God, that sucks. Oh well. It was just a really long flight. Can we spawn closer? I'm gonna try to get spawned because Betty's disgustingly annoying right now. Disgustingly annoying. We hear you. All right. Woo. He's back. Mary Arbitrary is back. No eject. I know. It sucks. Gear's always down. The gear does not come up in the Apache. Gear stays down. You're about to load into BMS in an F-15? Hell yeah. Now you're talking. BMS is a good time. Like a really good time. I got nothing bad to say about it. I really enjoy BMS. Always have. Always have. It's my second favorite flight sim. Second favorite. This is my first favorite. But only because of the variety. It's the variety that does it for me. Which there is more variety in BMS nowadays. They're adding more and more. So that's good. But the variety here is why I come back. And it's got the best graphical fidelity, and there's nothing we can do about that. And I do like graphics. Okay. The game crashed? Oh no. BMS crashed? Are you serious? That's terrible. Usually that's really stable. We'll do that. All right, let's go try to get some kills and not fuck up again. That was totally heinous. At least we don't have nearly as long of a flight ahead of us. You would jump in the damn VTOL on a day I feel like shit? What are you talking about? We're in the heli. What are you talking about? BMS is odd. That it crashed, that is odd. It's usually really stable. I've had some minor issues with it, but not usually. Usually it just works. It's a really good platform. Why are we listing like crazy? I don't understand. Oh, we weren't. My track IR was just off. War Chaser just randomly talks about things that aren't connected. Does anybody else notice that? Is it just me? It's like we would jump into VTOL. Like what? What VTOL? We're not in a Harrier, and we're not in VTOL VR. I don't know. I don't know. I don't make these rules. This looks like VTOL. This is DCS. This is DCS. You could just get the Apache and DCS and comply with me. It'd be the same. It would be the same. All the cool kids are doing it. Is anybody and everybody new to the stream? Welcome, guys. Whether you're on the YouTube side or the Twitch side, thanks for hanging out. Happy fucking Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. What we're not doing today is we're not doing any stream raiders today. I bet you could fly DCS on your current computer. I bet. Not in VR, but in standard flat screen mode you could. I don't want to hover. I don't even really want to climb this hill, to be honest. Let's go. The hard drive would only matter when you first loaded a mission, right? I don't think it's going to stuff everything in the RAM after that. At least it should. Dude, do you know what I did not yesterday, but over the weekend? I'm really considering it. Really considering it. I re-downloaded Tarkov. And I'm real tempted. I'm real tempted to just like thrust myself into Tarkov to just get back into it, you know? I'm debating doing it. And I know that Tarkov is cancer. Like, that's not lost on me. But it's been probably 2 years, maybe 3 years since I played. So that's what we might do, is jump into Tarkov. I'm waiting on my package. My package is in transit. My package is in transit. Tarkov, not Tabor. I have Tabor downloaded. Which apparently, Sean was in the stream earlier and he said that the Tabor wipe is not going to be until next year. So they pushed it out. So I might as well jump back into Tabor. I'm talking about Escape from Tarkov. Yeah. I re-downloaded it and I might jump in, man. I don't fucking know though. It seems like it's got to be one of those nights where I've decided that I hate myself a little bit. But I might jump back in. Yeah, I need to play some Tabor. And some Tac Assault VR. No, I have a really cool plan for the gun stocks. Dude, fucking blanked out, bro. Blanked out. My whole fucking brain just stopped. Thomas, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I hope you had a good time. We'll see you in the next stream. I appreciate you showing up, my guy. Go rent that Apache. Get those keybinds down. I need a gunner. There is an entire PvE side of Tarkov now if you're willing to pay for it. Which I'm not convinced that I am. It's like 20 or 30 bucks. And you get PvE game mode in Tarkov. Which is kind of cool. And it never wipes. So the PvE stuff never wipes. Which is stinky. You should always wipe a little bit. Alright, 20 fucking miles. I think we might hop over and fly some Warbirds after this. We'll fly this a little bit more and then we'll go jump into P-51. We'll see what we can do. I'm really thinking about splitting it up to where like Wednesdays are nothing but Warbird kind of days and then Thursdays are more modern. I don't know. We'll see. What are your thoughts? Should we do just a dedicated Warbird day? You tell me. You guys are the ones that watch the stream. 12 of you are hanging out in here tonight. That's super cool. Thanks for the double-digit numbers, folks. Looks like I'm more interesting than Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Fuck them. I gotta strip the Halloween songs out of the playlist. We're a little past Halloween, you know? This song goes hard as fuck though. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get the Halloween songs out of here. Oh me, oh my. Man. I don't even know. My brain just broke. I don't know what's going on right now. My whole head is just like, nah, we're not gonna focus. The ADD is through the roof. Someone just hit that. He's gonna fuck it up, but I think I did. What? What are you talking about? Did you start a poll? I'm not looking at the typical chat screen. So I don't actually see the poll right now if you're running a poll. You did run a poll? Did you run a poll or a prediction? Two different things. Two different things. I don't know. I wish the screen I was looking at would show me that shit. I might have to, but like I have a multi-chat screen pulled up so I can see YouTube as well. See, YouTube's fucking it up again. If it wasn't for me watching the YouTube chat as well, I would see all your polls and predictions. He says prediction, I think, working on it. Uh-oh. Is he gonna fuck what up? The mission? We're fucking the mission up? Alright. What are the odds? Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up on Twitch. I'm not gonna be able to see YouTube chat. I don't see no poll. I think you're crazy. I don't see no poll. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well. I don't see a poll. More Chaser's crazy. Or a prediction. We'll see. I gotta see where you guys are at. I can always throw this. I can always throw this and be like, nope. He ain't gonna fuck it up. He ain't gonna fuck it up. Come on, 11 goddamn miles. These hills are wild. Let's get over here. Let's get over here. He says it might have been a prediction. He doesn't even know what he's doing. See? More Tasteless trash. We tried to warn you. We tried to tell you when he came here that he's just going to fuck it up the whole time. He's going to cost you all your channel points. You ain't going to get shit because you don't know how to run the polls. You don't know how to run the predictions. And he just suckered you into doing it. It was a... Oh, I have control back, I think. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I have control back. I have no audio. My whole computer just freaked out. The whole thing froze. It wasn't even bad lag. Like, I thought my PC was blue screening. And then it came back. Fucking crazy. All my screens are wrong now though, so I have to rely on what I can see in game down here because I can't actually see anything that would help me in real life. Holy shit, that's wild. Stream's back? Can we hear me at least? I'm gonna have to restart DCS. You saw it pop up on the screen. You saw it pop up on the screen, all my devices disconnected. That was crazy. That's super crazy. Alright, let's, I think we can shoot here. The buttons still work though, so that's helpful. War Chaser, just give me a quick confirmation that I'm back to life here. Because it looks like I am on my end. All you gotta do is say yeah. Because it looks like we're back on my end. I don't know. but I don't know. I'm good. Okay, cool. Yeah, my screens are fucked up. I just lost all my MFDs. That shit's crazy, crazy. I'm gonna need, I don't have any fucking audio. Why? Let's try to fix the audio. That's kind of... Okay, audio's back. Somebody, what up? Everything except your face cam works. Awesome, thank you. Is it back? No, it's not back. Okay, we'll try to unplug it. That was fucking crazy. Oh me, oh my. We'll try to fix that. Hold on. I don't want to crash. That's gonna be the wrong thing. Do 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 do. I know that came back for a second there. Okay, that's back, but now it's off center. Holy shit! I thought there was like a weird power surge. Wild. Okay. I need my inputs back. I think my camera is causing the issue. Very weird. We just died in DCS. Let me do a quick restart of DCS. Let me do a quick restart of DCS. And I'll try to fix the camera too. That is a terrible look. That's super crazy. That's super duper crazy. All right, we're just gonna restart DCS. We'll be back. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, half the fucking viewers just bounced, which sucks. I think my camera, like the power draw on it, just caused everything to trip out. Weird. It's real annoying to lose half the fucking viewers on that shit. That's okay. I'll fix a couple small things while we restart DCS. Couple small things. Screenshotted, thanks. Appreciate you. I'll get the camera fixed. Give me 2 seconds. What? Oh, SRS wants to update. Oh my god, everything's going to shit. Okay, the fuck did I need to do here really quick? We'll quit that. That's probably part of the problem. Nope. No. We'll switch there. That should not work though. All right. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. 2 fucking seconds. This is terrible. This is terrible. I just plugged my camera in again, so we'll see if it fucks up. My guess is it crashes the stream. It's the culprit. It has to be. Has to be. It's fucking great. What's fucking great? You're fucking great. That's not true. Okay, I gotta fix my displays. Holy shit. This is the downfall to having everything in one big USB hub. Yeah, I am stuttering. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna restart my computer. We'll be right back. I'm gonna restart it, and I'll hit the stream here in just a second. Something is tripping out that my computer doesn't like. So we will be right back. Hang out. I'll be there in like 2 minutes. Won't take long.